to the next episode of Two Pizzas in a Pod. As you can see, I'm currently by myself. The diva Justin is taking his time getting here. So this episode is brought to you by, as usual, Luigi's Pizzeria. I said it. I said it like a little 12-year-old. I like that.
I wasn't expecting that.
I wasn't either. I don't know what happened here. We actually literally just lost. Thank God Justin's not here, because that would never ever go over.
That's pretty embarrassing, brother.
I'm slightly embarrassed right now. I'm slightly embarrassed. As always, we do have our CEO here. We have Juicebox Boy, who is Nick. We have our engineer, who is literally pissing himself laughing because I sounded like a 12-year-old saying Luigi's Pizzeria. So once Justin does decide to come, we will get the episode going. But until then,
what's taking him so long?
Well, he's been doing a lot of events. He just did a Big Brother event. He's going to be throwing out the first pitch at a baseball game.
So he's too cool for it.
He's getting a little, I don't know, how do we say it? Diva-ish would be a good word? Would diva be a good word?
I think so.
Yeah.
Y'all agree with that?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know where he is currently. I have no idea where he currently is, but hopefully he'll be showing up soon. But if he doesn't, we're just going to continue on. Because it's just, I can't, because David is like literally.
Oh, sorry. Little back up in traffic.
Oh no, that's fine. No, I understand. Yeah, no.
You like the uniform?
I love it.
Not bad, right?
That
tag's still on.
No, that's beautiful. You look very handsome.
Oh, thank you. I apprate
that. Are you the?
Try to look as good as you.
Are you the Major D?
No, but I can recommend a nice bottle of wine for you.
You look like the wine. You look very handsome.
Oh, yeah.
You look very handsome in your tuxedo. It's very nice.
Yeah, the fame's getting to my head.
Yeah, we can get the memo here.
7 days on an island, and just change the whole wardrobe up.
I mean, the bow tie is
oh, thank you,
clownish big, but I mean, other than
beautiful,
that,
isn't it? Spins around too, Three Stooges style. So, what I miss?
Well, you just missed the
cast. Cast, by the way.
Oh Christ! I was hoping we didn't.
I was assuming that wasn't said.
No, of course not. If you're not here,
okay.
No one says it.
All right,
so
cool.
And I said Luigi's Pizzeria like a 12-year-old, look a little stutter in it, and we kind of lost people there. But that's all you've missed. So we can bring it back to,
Do we do the sponsors?
We did. I did it funny, but we'll do it again. Brought to you by Luigi's Pizzeria, 616 Winthrop Avenue, Revere, Beachfront. Grab a slice. It's great. What happened? What's your claim for fame? How many times? Jesus fucking Christ! Seriously, we say it every week.
I think the shirt is suffocating.
Lack of oxygen.
No comments on that.
Exactly.
I think my bow tie's on a little too tight.
They won the best pizza award 2 years running, and then that was it. They just stopped the award.
And they saw me in a tuxedo, and they stopped doing it.
I think you look very dapper.
Oh, thank you.
I really do. I think you should
come down on Sunday nights with CEO working. You can see me.
Best time to come.
Best time to come.
The CEO was just off her game today. She just told me that she forgot the fact-checking bell, so...
Oh my God.
She misses one episode, and now she's back.
I would have grabbed it on my way here. After I stopped by the suit store.
And that's the suit you chose.
You know what's weird, though? I did not get this suit from my friend Rich at Elite Embroidery, which I should have gotten because he makes the best t-shirts.
But what do we get from him?
Oh, we got these awesome shirts. We got these hats.
Get the shirts that I wear. Thank you. This is one of the originals. It's a beautiful shirt. Get the nice hats. We get the shirts, and you can get them from
luigis.itemorder.com. Orders are getting crazy, so
love you, Rich. Thank you very much for that.
Get your stuff in now.
You can also get it at Luigi's,
right behind the counter. Come see Juliana.
I have to say, I wore my sweatshirt the other night.
Yep.
And it's like the softest sweatshirt on the inside.
Oh, it's great.
It really is. It really is.
And it's my new favorite hoodie, I think.
No, it absolutely is.
The engineer.
The engineer took care of us.
Oh, perfect.
We got the fact-checking bell.
I brought the bell.
I need to practice, though. Oh.
Yeah, she is rusty.
There we go.
That's tough.
So this week's episode is called Family, Food, and Fame. And it's you're dressed perfectly for the episode. I think the last part, the fame, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about family, and we're going to talk about the food stuff. That is like literally like you're going to go to the prom. Like that's the best thing. It's got the suede, the silk on the side
You like
and
that?
everything.
Yeah, the little satin.
I mean,
touches.
You spared no expense
It's nice.
on that.
No, not anymore. That's it. You know, I missed my own prom. Did I ever tell you that story?
No.
Oh.
Did you really?
Yeah. I never went to my own prom, but I went to everybody else's.
What?
Yeah.
You missed it on purpose?
No, I had someone called out of work.
No
So
way.
I swear to
Wow.
God. Swear to God. So I intentionally did not plan to go to my prom because I knew something was going to happen. And any like major life event, prom, the day I had to take my driving test,
Yeah.
my college graduation, I was literally walking across the stage at Yale College to get my degree. And someone was calling my mother saying, "Oh, so-and-so just walked out." And she looks at the phone and says, "Will you shut the up? My son is graduating from Yale."
There you go, Candy.
As she
Good job.
should.
Yeah, she should. Very proud moment. Speaking of family, that's a very proud moment in her life. Seeing you walk across that, it's a huge accomplishment.
I didn't even look as good then as I do now with this great tuxedo.
You can never look any better than you do
No,
right
this
now.
is great.
Wait. So you never asked anyone to prom?
No, because I knew someone was going to call out. I had that foresight.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's just the life of a pizza man.
Plus, he went to an all-boys school.
Yeah, so that would be a little tough to find a girl there.
Yeah, but you guys had a sister high school, right?
Yeah, it actually closed down 10 years before.
Really?
Yeah, bankrupt.
Oh.
Yeah. So there was nobody
So
there.
there was slim pickings.
I think it actually was a.
The school is now co-ed, if I...
It is now co-ed. Yes, it was not co-ed when I was there. The sister school became a fish packing industry plant. So we would come out of high school at like around 2:00, and it would just smell like low tide.
Oh, that's
Every single day.
nasty.
Yeah, but it was great. I mean, it kept me nice and thin because I never wanted to eat.
Yeah.
Just got nauseous in the car ride home.
That's why you're a vegetarian now?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Now and forever.
Oh, now and forever, you always were.
Always were. That just cemented it even further. Yeah.
You don't no fish either, right?
No fish.
Nothing.
Nothing with a face.
Oh, okay.
I would tell people. So my grandfather was a vegetarian for many years.
Okay.
And then we went out to eat all the time, and we went to like very fancy places in like New York City. When I visited him in Florida,
Yep.
He would always order a steak,
No?
and I'm like, so what's like the vegetarian aspect about this? And there was always like some caveat. He's like, oh, I'm vegetarian, but like only on like these days. And I'm like, it's not oh, all right. So maybe I was like, it's not a switch you can like turn off and on, but
That's me with no bread, no pasta, only on these days.
okay, I got
So-
it.
so-
What are these days though for you?
Just days that I don't go out.
So wait a minute. Get back to your grandfather. That's hysterical. So he would tell people he was a vegetarian, but
Yeah,
he would
all the
order
time.
like he would order steaks.
And it was like the biggest steak possible, like the porterhouse, like the tomahawk chop. Like it looked like something out of like the Flintstones. He would order that, and they would just drop it on the table, a slab of meat, and he's like, "Oh, but I'm a vegetarian." I'm just like trying to figure that out in like my 10-year-old head. Like this does not compute as a vegetarian myself, who has never had a steak, who never will have a steak. Watching my
Right.
grandfather, who claims to be vegetarian,
Did he ever tell you his reasoning? Like why he was
No,
vegetarian?
not at all.
No.
I'm still trying to figure it out myself. I think he's trying to figure it out.
I think
but I
so.
love him dearly. He's a hilarious man, a man of many talents and abilities, and just has led a very wild life. But I feel like that should be its own episode. But we should get my dad on here to talk about that.
I would love to get your dad
That
on
would be
here to
great.
talk about that, because it's funny that you say that, because I had a grandfather in my life that was very, very instrumental in my life. He was my best friend. Phenomenal man. He actually gave me the down payment for my wife's ring
Really?
when I was gonna So it's episode.
So nice. I come in here, Scott. I'm late to the podcast. I'm acting goofy, and you're giving me all sentimental stuff. I want to like tear up, man.
No. Because don't ruin the suit. Don't ruin the suit.
No.
But
May or may not be a rental.
So my grandfather.
It may not be a rental.
My may not smell like smoke, but we'll discuss that later. We're not going to mention where he got it from.
Someone must have like gone to New Hampshire, and then I had a buddy in high school. He worked at BJ's, and someone would come in all the time with like a government assistance card and say, "I need a carton of cigarettes, the biggest amount of cigarettes you can give me in a box." And then he would say to that person, "Are you planning on eating these cigarettes?" And he would be like, "Obviously not. I'm going to smoke them."
Yeah.
And then he says, "Well, then you cannot put it on your food stamps EBT card." And the guy would look at him like he was insane. And it's just like, I don't know. That was always like a really funny story. I thought that was pretty funny.
So my grandfather, he was a very strong person in my life, and we were very close. But with my grandfather, if you asked him for money, if you said, "Papa, can I have $10?" he would say, "Here you go," and he would never ask for it back. But if you said, "Papa, can I borrow $10?" a week later he'd want his money back.
With or without interest.
He was good. He didn't charge me interest.
That was good. That's important.
Yeah, no, he didn't charge me interest. So when I was going to get engaged, I needed to put a $500 deposit down on the ring. So I went to him and I said, "Papa, mistakenly said, can I borrow $500? And he asked me why. I said, "Because I'm going to propose to Angela." And he looked at me and said, "Are you sure?" I said, "Well, why? Do you not like her?" He goes, "No, I love Angela. I want to make sure you're sure." I said, "Yes, I'm sure." So he gave me the $500. But I said borrow. And I think that's why he was saying, "Are you sure?" So I had to give him them back. But he was a very, very strong person in my life. My grandmother Ruthie, who had just unfortunately passed recently in '99, they had a very interesting marriage. I lived with them for a long time. So having grandparents in your life is an amazing thing.
It's important.
Unfortunately, my boys never got to meet my papa. Excuse me, sorry about that. But they got to spend a lot of time with my grandmother, Ruthie, which was phenomenal. They had a great grandmother.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but I love that you hang out with your grandfather. So I mean, let's continue with family then. Let's talk about family. So let's talk about kind of how we're family.
We are family. Whether you want to be or not. Sorry.
No, I mean, and we've talked about our past episodes, how we've met, how we've stayed together, and how close that we are. But I think we should let's dig a little deeper into that, just kind of like understanding, what's been going on with your fame, and how you are so grounded, and how your brother are always. Did you just fucking fix your tie? I didn't notice it. We'll get into the fame part after. But it's weird because like the way we talked about before, how we all met and how we're still like literally sitting in this room right now. I love you like you're my son, and I love your parents. I love your brother like he's one of my own, and I treat him. And you are with my kids and my future daughter-in-law makes me beam with pride. Just having you guys in our lives and how special it is.
We got a good group. I gotta say, we really do.
You know what? You guys lucked out when you guys first met at Immaculate, and the whole group of you the core group stayed together. And the weird thing is, like, you guys stayed together. Like, the other ones kind of disappeared. You know what I mean? They went on there with their lives. They went away. They did their thing. You went to a different high school, like we talked about before, but you've always stayed close.
You know what's funny too? Like I remember after middle school, after high school, after college, like everyone was always like, "You'll stay in touch with everybody." Like that's just how it works.
Mm-hmm.
And I was basing that on my own experience, like with your boys, with some of my friends, and we really did like always stay in touch. Like we talk pretty much every single day, except when I'm out half naked on an island. That's the only time we didn't.
We were also out of the country when we were half naked on an island.
Yeah, so the timing was great.
The timing was
perfect. No one ran off each other's phone bills. There was no like roaming data or anything like that.
No. So
that was good.
Yeah, no. Because the funny part, we talked about that in an episode, but it is weird. Like it was always like, hey, talking to you is just a daily thing.
Oh yeah.
Like I never had to ask, hey, did you talk to Justin? But it was kind of bizarre. Like when we were in Italy.
Well, this is funny because when he said he lied to us. Not lied. He deceived us. He said he was taking I can't remember, internship or just a job.
Well, I did have job offers. And that is accurate.
Yes,
I did have, those did exist, which companies I cannot unfortunately name at this moment. But
Can I say what you told us you were going to, like, what your job was? Not the company.
Like
but
the title?
Yeah.
do you want me to say it?
No, can I?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you said you couldn't say the company.
Just not the company.
Yeah. You told us you were going to be a business consultant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is like right up your alley,
Yeah. I mean, I'm dressed for the part now, so.
But coincidentally, when he said California, the minute he left, right, he was talking to us, and then radio silence.
I needed help at Luigi's and I was texting him. Because he was like, oh yeah, if you need anything, let me know. Then he left.
Oh my god, I got those calls 3 weeks later, and I felt bad because you had just started.
Well, I just didn't know.
But you were just there. Like that was like your second or third month there on the job, and I was so happy to have her like finally on the team.
Yeah.
I was telling my father like, oh, she's great, like you're gonna love her, like she's really good with customers. She's worked in this setting before.
Yep.
And I was like, whatever you need, Julie, like just text me anytime. And then for me to just, like, turn my phone into a production company and just goes to...
Like, dude, I have to call Frank. I'm nervous.
Someone put out, like, a missing I don't know who it was, but my mother said someone, like, knocked on the door, like, just like a wellness check. And just she's like, no, he's good. Like, I know where he is. Like, well, where is he? And she was like, no, everything's fine. Was it you?
No.
Oh, I was going to say.
No, we were in Italy.
Well, yeah. For the,
Oh, that's
we were
right.
in Italy.
That's right.
Yeah, for the 2 of the 3, maybe. No, yeah, you were radio silent before we left.
Because I was away like around this time last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what do you call it? Every year we'll watch Joey Chestnut in the backyard for the hot dog eating contest.
Yes.
Every single year. It's just like been like, I don't know how it even started. We just do it as a family every single year.
Yeah.
So it was my mother, my father. They obviously knew where I was. My brother, who signed the NDA, and Dom, who's he's like my brother.
Right.
He signed the NDA too. And they're looking around. And they're like, Candy, my mother, where the hell's Justin? And then she goes, oh, like we kind of knew like he'd be like away for like a little bit.
Yeah.
He's coming back at some point. And they're like, no, but like where is he? He's here every single year. We watch this on the 4th of July every single year. And my mother goes, the first words on the NDA were Survivor. Like there was no secret like where I was. They must have. Well, that's really concerning because now they're just like signing any and anything. It doesn't matter. So that to me like blew my mind. My mother's like, oh my god, like what is up with them? Like there has to be something.
So the people who signed the NDA who knew where you were going, asked where you were.
They had no idea, literally clueless. They're like, where is he? We haven't seen him in like 3 weeks. My mother goes, oh my god, like
Totally James.
that was, I mean that just made sense. And granted, he had a lot like going, like he just got in the fire department, like he was still doing I got him like this like security job.
Yeah.
And I use that term like very loosely, but it was cool. Like it was a great job, and he saw like UFC fights. He saw NBA Finals games. He saw like very high profile like Bruins Stanley Cup playoff games.
Yep.
Great concerts, wrestling events, like everything. He saw like, and he met a bunch of these people too. And then he was still involved with that. But he's sitting there like looking around the backyard, like I'm like hiding from him. And he's like, "Nah, like where's Justin? I haven't seen him in 3 weeks." And she goes, "Oh my god, what is wrong with my son? Who signed the NDA?"
That's kind of when it clicked in her head. She's like, he really is that dumb. He is such a beautiful person, but sometimes he is just not there.
I think his head is just like in so many different places. And it's just like stretched to a point where it's like, all right, well, I don't have to focus on this because Justin's not here.
Right.
So let me just like focus on what I need to do. But then it just hit him like, oh, well, this is something we do as a family every single year.
Right.
He's not present for this. Where the hell is he? And then Dom's like, yeah, where is Justin? We haven't gotten coffee together in a month. Haven't seen him at Luigi's in a month. And everyone's just going along like everything's fine. So that was a little concerning. So don't sign anything around those two.
I guess not.
Or just let them just put something in front of them. Like
exactly.
I need them to
Exactly.
sign something.
Definitely,
I need to go to.
100%.
So be cognizant of what you sign around them, I should say. If you need a witness.
Yeah.
Or lack thereof.
Yeah.
Right.
But around that time, we had gone to Italy for 2 weeks, and that's when Nick had proposed.
Yeah.
And I remember
Oh my God.
being like,
Someone was very upset with me that I didn't congratulate her.
Justin, I was like, you know who I haven't heard from? Justin. He didn't like anything, he didn't comment, he didn't answer my text message. I was like, I cannot believe, like, he goes to California and he just forgets about us. I was like, he's too cool. And then he
Obviously.
Oh my
But like in the
god.
back of like our minds, it was obviously wishy-washy because we had no like solid proof. We were like, because he talked about it all the time. I'm gonna get on Survivor. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. And then he just disappears. He got this new internship in which you get busy during the day. Yeah, you always have downtime to text in the group chat, some stupid funny picture. But nothing. It was nothing. In the back of our head, we were just like, he's definitely on Survivor right now. Like, there's no shot that he's not on Survivor right now.
I thought it was a different show.
What show did you think it was?
I thought it was, because you said California, I was like, maybe instead of getting on Survivor, he ended up getting on Big Brother because that's where they film.
See, that's what Don thought I was on Big Brother too.
He really didn't read what he was saying.
He had no idea. Okay. But I'm like with Big Brother, like you would see it because like I would actually be on like the screen. Like Survivor, it's filmed. Our season was filmed so far in advance that like no one would know where I was for. I was away for 5 weeks, and then you come home, you like return to normal life, just being like, oh, like hi, I'm back, which is always like that was like the weirdest thing because everyone's like, where the fuck were you for over a month? It doesn't make any sense.
Because you didn't tell everybody where you were.
No,
when you got back.
Can't.
Oh, I didn't know.
No, it was part of the agreement. So until like CBS releases the cast, you can't say anything about where you were, what happened.
Okay.
Obviously, like placements, like that's a big like no. And I was I wanted to be as respectful of that as I could. Like sometimes the cast gets leaked. Like I was the last person, the last male to get leaked. I don't know who the fuck leaked me. Whoever that person is not allowed in Luigi's anymore. If I find that out,
not going to Luigi's.
Not somebody that I like.
I didn't know any of the cast got leaked.
Oh, a bunch of it. Yeah, it was.
You go on Reddit, I bet you.
It was the only ones who didn't get leaked were Star and Chrissy, I think. But I was the last guy to get leaked, and I was like, I'm gonna hold out until not hold out, but like I'm gonna pull this off. Like I won't be discovered until like the promo, which comes on after the finale of the previous season.
Yep.
So 47 aired. The finale, Rachel wins. Jeff, like the last 2 minutes of the show, was like, all right, we got Survivor 48 coming up in February. Like, take a look. Like, you saw Joe right away. Who else did we see? Kevin, Stephanie, like a bunch of them. And then like I had like this like ominous like eye shot, and like my eyes looked like dilated. It was freaking me out because like my eyes never looked that green. But I was like, no one's gonna know like who I am. I was like, as soon as that goes, people are gonna know. Because I think Jake saw me on the boat with the pizza shirt. He goes, bro, like you got on the show, you didn't tell anybody. And I was like, oh, like, you know, I don't know, like, you know, I don't know what you're talking about. Even like if someone sees you, you can't confirm nor deny.
Okay.
So frustrating. Like, oh, I saw you on the preview for Survivor.
Wait, so people in Joe's life who saw him in his face.
Yeah, exactly.
Clear as day.
Yep.
Couldn't say like.
Couldn't say anything.
He couldn't say anything.
He couldn't say anything.
That's so
you can't
stupid.
confirm nor
once
deny.
you release the promo, like you should be able to.
But there's no names. It's just footage. That's the issue.
Everybody knows what you look like.
But until the cast is announced,
until they release the cast, then you can put it out there and say like, oh yes, I was on the show.
Maybe they should rethink it. Here's some advice: release the cast and then the promo.
They should rethink the journeys.
And the journeys. Yeah.
I think that'd be a good idea.
That would be a good one too.
Even new CEO CBS right here.
I'm ready to.
She's all set. She's taking. She's taking
I'll
over.
put a good word in it for you.
She misses some days though, evidently.
Everyone needs a day off.
She was not here that last episode we shot. She wasn't. She trusted us to be alone, which it turned out okay.
It turned okay.
You have to be able to trust your company as a CEO.
But you know, people do look for you and they want to hear your voice. Like our good friend and probably the biggest fan of the podcast, Mel Hooker. We just shout her out. Shout out Mel. We love Mel. Mel's great. Mel loves Juliana.
Love you, Mel.
Shout out Mel.
Mel said she loves when Juliana chimes in because it's like the perfect time that she chimes in.
She does a phenomenal job. And now that we got Juicebox Boy been revealed, he does a great job.
Yep.
The engineer, he's just low key. Engineer? What are you doing?
Just keeping the boat moving.
That's what he does.
He's still distracted.
That's Survivor.
Third episode
I'm
now.
focused. I'm laser.
What was I gonna say? Oh,
But that's the thing. Like, so that's what, like, us being so close, having you be away for that long, was bizarre.
you know what's weird though? That Juliana brings that up about your engagement during that time. I had like 5 or 6 friends get engaged while I was gone, and they all got fucking pissed at me.
So you're on everyone's shit list.
They were all like, when I got back, I had a bunch of messages and voicemails, and they're like, dude, I got engaged. You didn't say anything? I wanted you in the wedding. I wanted you at the bachelor party. I wanted you to come to this event.
How about that video you got the other day?
What video was that?
The Rhode Island.
Oh my god, this is an awful thing. All right. My aunt, who is really like my cousin, like we're similar in age. This goes back to my grandfather.
Okay.
He, like I said, he has a very interesting life.
Okay.
So he has many children.
Yep.
But they span like different generations.
Gotcha.
So this is my auntie Rose. I love her dearly. She is in her mid-20s. She's a great boyfriend, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not boyfriend anymore, fiance now.
Mm-hmm.
And I've just been so like tied up with like a bunch of different shit.
Yep.
Between like Luigi, between the events. Just like trying to like catch up with life.
At the Big Brother event, right?
It was the same. I think it was the same day.
Same day,
But I was
yeah.
coming from Luigi's, and I went from Luigi's to the Big Brother event.
Yep.
But she was like, she just came up here. It was her first time, like in like Rhode Island, Maine. Like they did like the whole like, well, not like the whole New England tour, but like she knocked out 3 of the 6 states.
Okay.
That's pretty good. So she's batting 500. But she was like, oh my God, Rhode Island was so pretty. Like, I loved Newport. Like, we had a great time. So she sent me a video, and I was just like, oh, like, yeah, this is a nice video. And I'm just like, yeah, it's great. Like, we had a great time. And then she goes, oh my God, did you watch the video? And I'm like, what the fuck's in the video? Because I just looked at it, and I was like, oh shit, like, let me respond. I love talking to my aunt.
Yeah.
And then I see her put the ring up. I'm like, I felt like a fucking asshole. Because now it's just 2 summers in a row, I'm neglecting engagement news.
You in engagements?
No.
This one's way worse.
Please.
You had-
This is bad. I was actually present.
Yeah,
You were
at least
actually-
last
Yeah,
year
that
you
was
were
bad.
recording it.
But that wasn't even like a good excuse either. I'm telling you, people got so like they turned Massachusetts into like Love Island when I was gone last year. Everyone got engaged. Everybody got engaged at the same time, the same week, and they all got mad at me for not wishing them happy engagement. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I'm out there losing my vote 9,000 miles away.
I was not mad.
Yeah, quickly losing your
I
vote.
knew-
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you guys.
I mean, once you told me, like, once you came back, and even like your.
Do you remember what I said to you? Because
I
I don't
didn't
remember.
have any
Awful
service.
excuse.
Oh my God, it was
Yeah.
a terrible excuse.
have any
But I forget. I was like, yeah, whatever. Like, you're busy.
Oh.
You're.
There were parts of California though, that I drove through that literally like. And look, you ever watch like an old Western movie and they do that like.
Yeah, tumble.
That's what it looked like.
Tumbleweed.
Like Red Dead Redemption, like shit like that.
Oh, that was a great game. Yeah.
It was a great game, but I had no service, and I'm sitting there like, oh, now I have no service, so I can't talk to anybody, nor can I use the GPS.
Yeah.
So what the fuck do I do here?
you're screwed all
So I
around.
just-
Yeah.
yeah, but there's like a mountain range, so I use that as like a point of reference, and I was like, if I drive towards this, I know it's closer to this part of the state than it is the other part of the state. Because if I just kept driving, I would end up in like Utah or some
How long
shit.
were you in California after you came back from the island?
I believe it was 2 weeks.
Well, why were you in California?
That was just like a...
That was a
depression
vacation.
trip.
That was
Yeah.
for you. Had
That
nothing
was
to do
for
with the
me.
show.
Nothing with the show.
Okay, gotcha.
Receipts for his excuse. He needed
For his
receipts.
internship. I mean, you.
He needed-
That's brilliant.
It did,
That's
it,
brilliant,
it, did, it did
actually.
work out,
Here's
yeah.
the proof.
That was helpful.
That's actually
He
brilliant.
even went as far as this is like a couple, probably in the fall at this point. He sent a screenshot of a CEO of someone saying, "Oh, this is the person I did the internship with." So like, you guys have to. We were very skeptical. Like, you definitely weren't just in California. Like, you disappeared for X amount of weeks, like radio silent. Like, you were doing something. You're like, no, this is the guy I worked for. Like, you know,
Which wasn't a lie.
No, yeah.
That was true.
It's just more of a.
How is it true?
Double down on it.
Because one of the
Just because you wrote a text doesn't mean we believe you.
No, well, it should help a little bit. Is my bow tie straight, by the way?
I don't. Yeah.
All I smell was like Marlboro Reds.
Again.
That's it. I'm gonna smell so fucking
I'm just
good.
waiting for it to go.
Yeah, what's the one where they squirt? Oh no, that's the flower.
That's the flower, yeah,
All
that's the
damn.
flower.
I gotta get that in the store next episode. No, I became close friends with a producer who everyone told me like during casting, they were like, "You're gonna love this dude because he's just
Yeah.
like you. He's from the same area." I won't use his name out of like just to help him out, but he came to Luigi's when he was going to see his mother.
Okay.
And like we just had like a wild night. Like we ended up going to like Encore. We ended up going to visiting my friend.
He did not come on a Sunday night.
He did not come on a Sunday night. He
That's
came on
the
a
best
Monday
thing.
night, but it was the craziest Monday night. There was some girl in there. I never saw her before. This girl, Ashley, who was she claims she's a flight attendant. I've never seen her.
Yeah.
I've never seen her. You know who I'm talking
I know
about.
who you're talking about.
So she came in there that night. I never saw her before. I never saw her again. And my aunts are like, "Oh, she's in there all the time, Justin. She's like a great customer." I'm like,
Yeah.
well, how do I not know who she is? But she would go up to every single person at the bar and tell them her entire life story, but like
Okay.
3 inches from your face, and you just couldn't even move. So that was like the guy who I was on the show with.
Yep.
That was his first experience of Luigi's. I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna say like these people are all fucking insane. Why was they out there on an island with them? And I told him, I was like, dude, like I texted him, I was like, dude, my bad, like that was a crazy night. Like I'm sorry, it's not usually that bad. It's always crazy in there. As you know, like you work there.
Yeah.
I don't have to
You
tell
get some characters that come
But
out.
oh yeah, absolutely. But he was like, I wish I could like put a camera in there and just produce a reality show from Luigi's.
We should.
I think that would be so good. And then I know there's like different like guidelines, especially in Massachusetts. Like we have the security cameras, but you can't record audio. You can play it in real time.
Okay.
You can't play it back. But I guess if you put a notice up, like if you enter this building, you agree to be recorded. You agree
Yeah.
that your likeness and your image will be used for this particular thing.
Oh.
But I don't even know like, what would we even like. What would be the basis of the show?
Insanity in Massachusetts.
You can call it the black hole.
Yeah, you can call it. I have no idea. I mean, there's such a cornucopia of people that come in there. Like you don't even know like what you could call.
We can make it like. Have you guys seen Tires on Netflix?
Tires?
Tires. Oh, you gotta watch it. It's about like an automotive shop.
Oh, really?
Oh my god.
Oh, it's,
But
it's Shane Gillis.
It's Shane Gillis. Like, it's comedy. Like, they actually.
It's hilarious.
I don't know, really?
hilarious.
When my friend George had a what do you call it? No, it wasn't a tire shop. It was an auto body shop. He had the craziest people to go in there.
Wait a minute, George.
Exactly.
George, the one from Beachmont.
George, Big George,
Where was his shop?
in East Boston, like Border Street.
Yes, Bruna, my mother-in-law, used to bring her car there.
Oh.
Oh, I tell her I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So he's closed. I can talk about this now. He would have people come in there, literally, Juliana. There'd be a TV with the wire sticking out of it and a piece of drywall at the end, because this person just ripped the TV out of somebody's wall and is running down the street with it, saying, "Hey George, I just found this TV. Like, do you want to buy it for $50?" He goes, "No, I'm good." And then the guy would just run out, and George just returned to like normal business. Like that was just like a Tuesday afternoon for him.
You know, another way I knew that you were incognito and probably on the island is when Miss Charity came into.
Oh, that's right. She came to visit.
Yeah.
She had a layover in Boston.
And I remember how nervous you got when I was like,
Oh,
Justin,
I freaked the
someone's
fuck out.
asking for you. I
so
think
wait a
you
minute.
went and changed your shirt.
Did you?
Did I?
I think you said the shirt's dirty. Hold on. Like, tell her 1 minute. I'll be right. There was something you were like, tell her I'll be right out. So I had to talk to her. Well, I was in the front. I was making conversation.
Oh, because you saw the caller ID and you're like, "Do you know this person?" And I'm like,
No, that was Bobo.
Oh, my aunt.
Yeah.
Yeah. She goes,
Okay.
There's someone on the phone looking for you, and she said her name is Charity, and I was like, "Oh,
You freaked out.
Is
Yeah.
this before it was announced?
this is way before."
So
It
you?
was like a
Oh,
month
okay.
after he came home. I feel like.
Yeah, so it was either September or October. It was in the fall.
And I remember, so I was chatting with her while you were in the back, changing your shirt, whatever you were doing. I don't remember. And
Changing your shirt.
and I was like, "Oh, where are you from?"
Did you
She
wear
was
tux? Did you change your tuxedo?
No, I didn't look this good
Okay.
at work.
I wasn't sure. Okay.
But she was like, I was like, "Where are you from?" She was like, "Florida. I'm here on a layover. I'm a flight attendant." And I was like, "Oh, that's awesome. How do you know Justin?" And she was like, we worked together over the summer."
See?
And I looked at her.
Very believable.
No, until I said, "Oh, you were a business consultant?"
Yeah, that was the
Flight
issue.
attendant.
We should have.
You didn't coordinate stories.
No, that was the only thing. We didn't have the same profession.
Gotcha.
Unfortunately.
And I said, "Oh, so you were a business consultant?" And she laughed. And she was like, "I just wanted to try." I was like, "How'd you get into that?" She's like, "You just want to try it out." It wasn't for me. I was like, "Well, did you make it past the training? Because you told me there was a training you had to make it
Yeah,
past."
and then certain people like I told Juliana, I was like, "Oh, different points." Like, you know, they're like, "Oh, if we like you, like we'll keep you around. If we don't, like, you know, it doesn't work out."
Which I thought was weird.
Kind
for a
of
job.
like you lose your vote, you get voted
Yeah,
out.
pretty much.
That's something like
Same
that.
thing.
Oh, yeah, so that's
Basically.
coincidence.
It's like the corporate world.
That's a coincidence. Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, I was like, "Oh, did you make it past the training?" And she was like, "No, it just wasn't for me." And I was like, "Yep." I went back there after she left because they took a picture together. And then after she left,
Which we didn't post, by the way.
they did not. No.
No, you didn't post that. Not at all.
No, I
Just for the memory.
I was very, very, very good. Others were not good. I was very good.
You were very good because we
Very
had
good.
no idea. I mean, there was some.
Well, in that moment, I knew.
Well,
She knew.
You
I walked
actually
back there
said
and I
it. Yes.
"What show did you fucking film?"
Yep. She
And he was like, "I don't know what you're talking about."
Did you think it was a dating show?
I thought it was Big Brother.
Oh.
Oh yeah, maybe I did.
You
Or
thought it was
maybe
dating show, too.
Bachelor. I thought it was
Love
both.
Island.
No, definitely not
Oh,
Love
I'm-
Island.
That would be crazy.
That would be insane.
I've aged out of that, but I'm obsessed with that show. Like, it's over now. Like, I'm already just like, oh man, I can't wait for next summer because
Yeah.
I just can't. I'm like hooked now.
Are you really?
Well, this kid Brian who comes in Luigi's, he got on the show.
Okay.
But he entered. It's different than like these other shows because like you start off with like the initial cast.
Yep.
But then like every few days, like someone new will come in.
Okay,
And it's to like
okay.
tempt the people who are there to like break off that relationship. And then there's another thing. It's called Casa Amor. They'll put the cast in half. They'll have half the guys and half the girls in one house, and then the other half in like the original house.
Okay.
But then they'll come together. They'll see like if the connection's stronger, and then like you vote like on the phone. Like you pick it up, and you're like, oh, I like these people better than these people, and like the results of your vote.
Yeah.
Influence the results of the show. It's filmed in like real time.
It's on every night. Can you imagine?
Literally every single night.
No shit.
Every single night.
I've seen the commercials for it, but I've never watched it.
It's insane. It really is insane.
What chills?
It's on Peacock.
Is there a way you can like rewatch
The same thing that
Peacock.
that Travis was on. Same network.
Oh.
That streaming service.
Yes,
You can
I-
watch the whole thing. Like this, I think this is the 7th season or something.
I
They
forget.
also
what it
have
was.
like UK, US. Like they have different.
There's a bunch of them. Yeah.
No shit. That's
When
funny.
he went on, I was like, oh, this dude's from Everett. Like, let's like watch it.
Yeah.
And then I got hooked. I can't stop watching it. I watch it like almost every single day.
Something because honestly, I'm not big into like reality TV shows, but
Oh, it's great.
That's a lie.
no, hold on. This is what I'm getting into. Julie, what's it called?
Nick loves Summer House.
Yeah.
Oh, you told me about
I've
this.
been I've just like eating dinner. She goes, "Can we throw it on?" I'm like, "Sure, whatever." But then like the drama is just so juicy, and it's just like
Oh, it's
you just
so
can't
good.
watch.
Oh, you would love Love Island
I
then.
gotta watch.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. Oh, why?
I just don't think he would like it.
Oh, don't never say never. I'm totally hooked. Like they have a
That's
fan
all-
for life.
that's hysterical.
I'm obsessed with it.
It's a different kind of reality show. I feel like those reality shows versus like Summer House. Summer House is more of like a housewives kind of thing. Like actual.
Oh, I couldn't do that.
Yeah. I just,
Well, it's just about like it's not actually like the Housewives, but it's about like a group of people in New York City who
Yeah.
drive every weekend to Montauk, the Hamptons, and they get a summer house in the Hamptons.
You
So-
dressed perfectly for the Hamptons.
Sounds like Yale.
Sounds like yeah, they film their wild weekends in Montauk.
Do they look like this?
Yep.
Does the bow tie spin around or no? They wear suits.
Yeah.
Sorry, we gotta step up there.
You're all
they're all like
Yeah.
financial advisors. One of them owns Loverboy, right?
Oh yeah, Kyle Cookie owns like the drinks lover boy, the hard
He's
cheese.
from New
Okay.
Hampshire, I believe,
From
right?
Ru-
New England.
Wow. All right.
Right?
I guess New England.
All right, I'll tune in.
We'll tune in. We'll
It's
watch
pretty
it.
good.
Got nothing to watch now.
It's good.
You ever watch the cartoon Archer?
Oh,
I've seen like clips of it. Yeah.
There's a guy on it that sounds exactly like.
Oh really? That's actually pretty funny.
he thinks Carl sounds like Archer for anyone watching who watches.
It's pretty funny. I think
Yeah.
it's like spot on. Like I'm pretty convinced he.
So long story short, Nick does like reality.
Yeah. it's pretty
Okay.
good.
So I mean that's a perfect segue into like we talk about family, food with fame. I mean, so what?
I think we always talk about food like no matter
We
what.
do.
though.
So let's food is on pretty much every one of our episodes. But the fame that's come from what you did is awesome. Well deserved, as I've said millions of times. And it hasn't changed you, which is amazing.
No, and I've said this before too. I think people think it has changed me, but it really hasn't. And like people will come in Luigi Scott and they'll look at me like a deer in the headlights, and they're like, I can't believe like this guy was on this show and now works like a normal job. But like I always work a normal job. Like it's that's not anything that's like new to me.
Right,
So or like beneath me by any means. But I think they just see it as like, wow, I can't conceptualize like this person got on like a TV show and is now just back to like his normal life.
Right. I mean, but that's what happens. And but
Yeah.
but what?
And I never went out there to be. Please, there's people. I won't name any names. I don't want to like
Yeah. No.
call anybody out. People want to go into like they'll come off Survivor and like the second they're like, oh, now I can't wait to get into acting. And I'm like, what background do you have in acting? Like, no, just this. I just did this. Like, what does it have to do with acting?
They're banking on Mike White.
Seriously. Oh yeah, maybe.
I mean, the people
That might be
people.
true.
Yeah, people take advantage of that 15 minutes of fame, quote unquote. You didn't. That wasn't your.
No, that wasn't my-
idea, Alex.
no.
You didn't want to do that.
Not at
But
all.
What has happened is it's amazing and it's awesome. It's fun. And again, I've said this and I'll say it until my last breath. I can't thank you enough for bringing me along for the ride and all of us along.
Oh,
for
I'm
the
glad
ride.
you're on this ride. The ride has a lot of like crazy turns though.
Yeah, I mean, but it's a blast, and I am so
Yeah.
proud to be.
It's been a fun ride.
Oh my God! I mean, just watching it, and again, like we talked about it. I keep saying that a million times, but your premiere party was amazing.
Oh, that was so much fun.
I mean,
people still talk about that party.
300 people. Like,
Oh, I wish it was 300
It was
people.
more than that. It had to be close
It
to like
was-
500
It was
people.
I think it was the final count was like 529.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So yeah,
It was
we
insane.
needed clearance from the city. So shout out city is town.
Saugus.
Are they in town
I
now?
think, no, I think it's the town of Saugus.
Town of Saugus?
Yeah,
It's
Saugus.
that Yale education.
Want to get my see? Well, you know, towns and cities have different charters.
I did not know that.
Yeah. So that's your Yale fact of the day.
There's a Yale fact of the day right there. There you go. Look at
I
that.
think the tuxedo is bringing it out on me.
Oh, thank you. It is. We need up the fact check.
Yeah, but that was crazy. And my father was just like, I told him, I go, listen, like this is all of our party. It's not my party. It's not, it's everybody's party. Like that. This is what it's for. Like this is a combination of like everyone's hard work. Because I only got there because of everybody in my life.
Yeah.
That was the thing. But I told my father, I go, please invite whoever you want to come to this party, but just use this link so I can give the Kowloon a head count, just for them to know, like, for seating arrangements, for food.
Right.
I never want anyone to not come in and not eat or have a place to sit. And he's like, yeah, I got it. 2 weeks later, I'm like, Dad, like, the list hasn't changed. But he's telling people, like, on the phone.
Yeah.
He goes, oh, they don't know how to do it. Meanwhile, they're on here freaking on Instagram. They post on TikTok. They're editing videos. I'm like, so they can go on a website and click a link and say, I'm coming with my son, his girlfriend, my mother, whatever. Just put, I don't care how many people you bring. Just tell me how many people you're going to bring. And, of course, they show up. And there's fucking 300 more people than the RSVP list, and my dad goes, who are these people?
Yep.
And I said, you invited them.
Yep.
So what are you supposed to do? And then remember he asked you? He goes,
He asked
just
me.
know everybody who's coming in here.
Yeah.
And
He
like,
asked
I'm
me.
hugging them, shaking their hand, they're giving me a kiss on the cheek. Some of them, got a little close to my mouth. But I'm like, obviously I know them, I'm physically embracing them.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I'm
Yes.
not gonna do that to a stranger, that'd be weird as hell.
No.
But yeah, that was crazy. And the line was all the way down the stairs.
Now, I do think at one point that people that were coming into the restaurant were just walking upstairs because they saw a line of people just
They were
performing.
100%. So
Pretty sure.
But I knew
went
everybody
outside.
in there except for 2 people they were pushing a baby stroller around. I have no fucking idea who they were. I still have no idea to this day.
People, so I went outside at one point and had a.
I don't know how they got the back. There's no ramp. How do they even get the stroller upstairs?
Possible they're up there.
At one point,
You were determined.
towards the end, at one point, I went downstairs to vape, and because people were coming in, and when the line was all the way down and out, and there was a cop standing there. But it wasn't.
Okay.
But it wasn't for it. But he hit. So I'm
Go
going
to the
back
detail
up.
because it was karaoke night.
Yes. So I was coming back in, and he stopped me, and he goes, "What's going on up there?" So I said, "Well, Justin Piappi, he was on Survivor. This is a premiere party." He's like, "People are just walking up there, I'm like, can you help us out? He's like, that's why I'm standing here. He goes, now I need to know why.
It was bumping.
I mean,
Howard's was bumping.
It was
ton
a
of freaking
line.
people.
It was crazy. And you said hello and interacted with every single person.
I want to make sure that was the one thing that I wanted to do, and that's why I stood on top of the stairs.
Yep.
Because I'm like, if I know I see them walking in, I'm not gonna miss a single person.
Right.
And I feel like at weddings, at other parties, people will come like table to table.
Yep.
Who's in the bathroom? Who's outside?
Yep.
Who forgot something in the car? Who's up getting something to eat or a drink? And
Right.
You don't have that same interaction with the person. But I'm like, if I physically see them, shake their hand, hug them, whatever it is, I know I see them. I know I see them at least once.
Right.
And then I'll see them again, hopefully throughout the night. And that's what ended up happening.
You're very gracious with everybody.
You helped move that along, I have to tell you, because I would have still been there shaking hands if it wasn't for this guy right here.
Yeah, well, at one point it was getting
It had
close
to
to
be
time. We had to do the speeches and stuff, and had to do all kinds of stuff. So I'm like, all right, we gotta move it along here. But you were still.
I have one regret though from
What's
that
that?
night.
What was
And
that?
I should have explained the rules of the show. Because people had no idea. They're like, why is Justin sleeping on bamboo? Now why is he going over a cargo net? Now why is he digging in sand? Why is he
The
in the
ones
ocean?
who never saw the show didn't understand what
I'm
was
just
going
thinking
on.
in my head, like, oh, everyone's seen the show. It's been on for 25 years.
Right.
People either like love the show or they've never seen it a day in their life, which blows my mind.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel like at some point you would have seen it, like in passing.
You're the one that got me into it.
You never watched it before?
No,
Really?
It was during the whole COVID thing when we were just.
They got a lot of new fans from that, I have to tell you.
You put me and Jake on it. The
Oh,
first
that's right. Yeah, because Jake never watched it either.
first
That's fine.
season I ever watched was what's his name one? Tony, the cop one.
Oh yeah, 28.
Oh.
Yeah, that,
Yeah.
and I was just like, wow, this is. I think I binge watched a season in 2 days.
There's a guy from Saugus on that one too.
Oh, really?
He worked at Suffolk Downs. Yeah, he was a
Yeah.
horse trainer.
That's good.
Yeah.
Me and Angela watched it when it first came out and watched
Yeah.
it for a while, because it was one of the first reality shows that quote unquote reality shows that were out there. It was very interesting the way they did it. You know what I mean? It was very unique.
Do you like the old era better? Would you have rather
absolutely.
played the old era style?
I mean, like, and here's the thing. I think people are just like, I never want to come off as like an ingrate, because I'm very grateful for the opportunity. Like, they did not have to put me on the show by any means.
Right.
I just think, like, for me, like, the opportunity to actually do this, like, never really came to fruition.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I feel like I was trying it, and they're like, oh, well, you didn't do anything. And I'm like, well, I mean, it's kind of hard to do anything when you're losing every single challenge,
Right.
and you don't have a vote. I mean, that's, like, 2 basic components of the show, and neither of which I'm able to do.
Right.
So, that was, that's kind of tough. But when you're, like, envisioning yourself out there, like, oh, I'm going to do things this way, I want to do it this way, you don't envision, like, you're going to lose every single challenge.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have fire for maybe 13 seconds of your time out there. You'll never eat a single thing. You'll never find an advantage, and you won't be able to fucking vote. I was like, that will never happen to me. I don't have to worry about that. And it does.
That sounds like those are all pluses
And
to me.
I don't think like they always say like, oh, you got screwed, like you deserve another chance. And like I said, like I don't know. We talked about this.
We did,
last week,
yeah.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
And we're like, when you first apply, it's on your terms. Like you're ready to go and do this, or you should be ready if you're applying.
Right.
But the second time, it's like they'll call you if they ever want you to do this again, or if you fit in a certain like theme that they have, or certain season, or a certain cast. So, I mean, I would never say never, but I feel like I'm not like on their radar. Like they're not in a rush to like bring me back. I don't think right now. I think that they're more focused on like more people, especially like with 50 coming out. They'll have the returnees.
I'm assuming it's a big season, right? The 50th season.
Yeah, I mean it's a huge thing. It's a big milestone for the show.
Is it all returnees?
The 50th one is all returnees. Yeah,
Okay.
there's 24 people who went out there before and did this from all different years.
All different seasons.
Like
Yeah.
And
from
not
season.
all of them won, right?
Not, I think there's only like a handful of winners. There's obviously Kyle, and then this girl D. They both won the show. And then there's 2 people who we don't even know yet who are on the
Dee
show.
was your
Oh yeah, you want to talk about that?
Yeah.
We'll save. Let's save that for the next episode.
Next episode.
Can I win this again?
You can. You absolutely can. Yes.
cool.
Let's win because this one went.
Rather dapper.
I think so too.
I think it looks handsome. You look very handsome, but I think it's time to roll the dice
Oh great.
and answer the fan question. So,
Let me.
so I think we need to let's grab the dice.
Sorry, Juice Box Boy was supposed to.
Yeah, he was supposed to do his job. Since we promoted him to actually doing stuff.
Yeah, we'll see if that promotion lasts next week.
exactly.
Cheers. Cheers.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, sorry. No, you jumped the gun.
Whoa!
9. What's question number 9?
9. Oh gosh. Okay.
I was gonna say 7. Thank God I didn't say it out loud.
You're gonna like this one. What type of music and artist do you like besides?
Sabrina Carpenter.
You gotta let me get the sentence out. Besides Sabrina Carpenter.
Sabrina Carpenter, if you'd like to come on the show with us, we would love to have you.
If anything would ever happen, Sabrina Carpenter, you have a very large fan here, and my son also Nick is a very large fan. So if you ever
that's right.
If you ever would give us a prop and
You moving on, my girl?
just like click it or say hello to us, they would actually love it. And I
I would
actually
lose
think
my
your music's
fucking
very
mind,
nice.
literally.
Your music's very good. I'm older, so I'm more of not. That's not the 80s. Let's go. But go ahead.
She has 80. I would say her music is
I
some 80ish style.
I listened to a couple of her songs. I'm not going to quote them. I'm not going to say anything because I'm not a music person.
But you were a DJ.
I wasn't a music person either until I heard Sabrina Carpenter.
The twist was I hated music.
Oh, we never revealed the twist. That was the twist?
Yeah, we tweeted. Yeah, I spelled entertainment wrong.
That you hated music?
No,
No, I knew nothing about music, but I spelled entertainment wrong.
Oh, I knew that.
Yeah,
no, I didn't know about the.
twist.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, I thought it was
Yeah.
like a twist on the twist.
No, but other than Sabrina Carpenter, what music? What is
I
other
love
music?
Sabrina Carpenter.
We
I love
know that,
everything
Justin.
about that woman. Seriously, my mother's obsessed too. What?
He likes Addison Rae.
No, she likes Addison Rae. She likes Addison
I don't
Rae.
like Addison Rae. but
Well, I like
I
Addison Rae now
Addison
because
Rae.
Thomas is affiliated with Addison Rae. I believe
I
he
actually
signed
love
her.
Addison Rae.
You do? Okay.
And I actually get told that I look like Addison.
Really?
Yep. Random strangers will come up to me at a bar.
Well, then how come Thomas can't let Thomas the good?
Maybe
Thomas
we
can
can
meet her.
It's
Yeah.
funny because people tell me I look like Brad Pitt.
People lie to you.
I know.
It's sad.
That's a good follow-up question, I guess. Has anyone ever told you guys you look like celebrities? Like, do you guys have like a celebrity look-alike? You think?
Yeah, Sabrina Carpenter's boyfriend.
Clearly,
I've been told I look a little bit like Vin Diesel.
I think you're a little bit taller than Randy
Oh,
Keoghan.
thank you.
Of all the handsome bald.
The license says 6
you
feet.
You picked Vin Diesel.
Family.
Oh my God! You know what people tell me you look like? This is a good thing. I was just with this person last week.
Okay.
They actually no. When was the Big Brother party? 2 weeks ago. Yeah. I'm getting this fame thing is getting in my head.
That's okay.
They tell me especially the Big Brother people. They're like, oh my God, he's doing a podcast with Kenny Kelly from Big Brother.
Oh, that I recall.
Yeah, he was on Big Brother.
He was at one of the events.
Yeah, he was at the
Luigi's.
premiere party too. And Luigi's
I see it
events.
was- yes. Actually,
but they're like, oh my
yeah.
God, that's my guy Kennison. Oh shit, we should get them both on the show.
That'd be so awesome. I think
telling
Kenny
you.
would love to.
You met him right in Luigi's?
I did meet him at
He's a
Luigi's.
great-
Yeah, he's a very nice
Yeah,
man.
he
Yeah.
really does.
He actually
That'd be
does. Well, all us bald with goatee, we all kind of look the same. Some people.
I got enough hair for all of us.
Yeah,
so
you
don't
do.
worry.
Someone actually said a long time ago, I look a little bit like Bruce Willis.
Okay.
I heard someone say he looked like Mr. Cleveland.
Is that someone you?
I don't know. I think a lot of people say.
All right, so the question was, who do I like?
Aside from Sabrina Carpenter. Music and artist. What kind of music and artist?
Well, you just took away like 95% of my library here.
Can we just say Sabrina Carpenter? Because that's all he's
I'm
going to want to
totally
say.
in love with this woman. I really
So why don't we
am.
just-
She's great.
let's just
But
say
also, I
something.
do like. I will say some country. Like I'm not. Don't please don't give me that. You like country. I know
Justin
that.
likes Morgan Wallen.
I mean, he has some.
There you go.
I don't know. I don't like his actions, but I don't hit on that.
actions.
I love Morgan Wallen.
Jimmy Buffett, rest in peace.
Yes.
That was the best concert I've ever been to. And I'm gonna sound like an old fuck right now. We had so much fun, Scott. We saw him at Fenway Park.
Yep.
We saw him at what's the thing? It used to be Great Woods. Mansfield, the Xfinity Center.
Oh, the
Oh, it's
Whatever.
Xfinity
We
Center
saw
now,
him
yep.
there.
Yep.
We had so much fun, and like his music is just like. It's just there for you to like relax. Like
Yep,
you're by the
yep.
pool, you're at the beach, we're in Florida, we're in the Caribbean. We'll just put it on and we'll just like have a good time.
Angela went to a Jimmy Buffett concert with all of her friends.
Did she really?
So the funny thing is, we were at a party with all of our groups, and she was shit faced, and she bought Jimmy Buffett tickets.
That's usually how you buy those things.
It was her and
except
her
for
friend
me.
Maria. And she's like, "You want to come?" I'm like, "Absolutely not. I do not." And
No,
the
it's
reason
a-
why I
it's a
didn't want to
lot.
go is because they left. The concert was at 7:00. They left the house at 10:00 in the morning,
Oh yeah, it's an all-day affair.
and they went and they were there the entire day. They didn't come home until like 1:00 in the morning.
I was I'm never sick for work. That was one of the days I was very sick.
Mom's a real.
The day before, though.
She party. Yeah, she's good. She can hang.
Mom's a
I
real-
can't. I'm not that
No.
person.
Like even like a beach day, if you're going with mom, if you're going with Angela, it's you can.
Oh, you're there all day. You're there all
she can
day.
hang.
Yep.
That's my kind of girl. I like to spend all day at the beach.
She was a big beach
She
girl.
can hang.
Yep. I get literally 15 minutes of sitting at a beach. I'm bored stiff.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
Gotta move.
I like going with you and Steven because like you guys find out like
Chick-fil-A's. We go to Chick-fil-A.
Just all
Chick-fil-A's.
Where's there a Chick-fil-A beach?
We went at the Cape and we're out at the beach. And as soon as we say we're going to the beach, I know, okay, this is going to be a 6-hour excursion. And I know 15 minutes and I'm going to be bored shitless. And Angela's cousin Steven, he's just like me, gets bored quickly. And Nick was with us. We were there 15 minutes. He looked at me and I looked at him. He goes, "You hungry?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Let's go find Chick-fil-A's." Boom.
Yeah,
Took him.
No, it was me, you, Steven, and Uncle Joe.
Yep.
Uncle Joe heard Chick-fil-A and propped up like a deer in
Like,
headlights.
boing.
It was like, let's go to Chick-fil-A.
that's all
it takes.
Move
It's a
to
Chick-fil-A's.
It's pretty fun.
Yep.
Who asked that question, Julie?
Oh
Oh
my god, I don't think.
I think Juicebox Boy actually got the question, so don't blame yourself.
I had it right here. I have it right here.
Look at,
So,
he's doing good. Look at that, Justin. See, we have.
that question was by Samson.
Oh, okay. Well, shout out Samson. Thanks for the question.
Samson, thank you.
Sabrina Carpenter, I am deeply in love with you. You are my favorite person on earth. Please come to Luigi's. If you need a pizza delivered, I will be there within minutes.
Sabrina Carpenter, please, just even
Please,
leave a
please,
comment
please.
or something on the Instagram, Justin Piappi or Luigi's Pizzeria. Please give him something. Just a little.
I'm all dressed up for it too.
He's wearing a tux.
Yeah,
He's
I mean,
wearing his
what-
tux.
What more? Well, I'm ready for the wedding. I have a gift, by the way, from production.
Yes, you do. I think it's time for you to reveal
It's
it.
time to reveal it.
But we're gonna have to move a little bit here. Yeah,
this is a
little
big one.
thing. Yep.
This is
Well, that's what she said.
this is.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. You can stand up. It's not a big deal. You can stand up.
I'm just afraid I'm gonna laugh again.
Hello. Oh.
Don't get too close to that. You'll lose your vote.
This is quite interesting, Justin. To be honest, with you. Go that way.
I think
Go
we
that
need some
way.
assistance from Juicebox Boy.
Logistical nightmare.
Ready?
Pull it.
Pull. There we go.
Oh,
Oh, look at this. Is this it, Justin?
Take the broomstick.
Is this a Luigi? A broom we use at Luigi's?
That was a funny thing.
Yeah, it was awesome. Wow, Justin, that's amazing.
That's great. Should we?
You want to reveal it?
We gotta.
Where's the knife we gave you?
Oh, they sent me this too. The machete that we probably.
I'll hold it for you.
did they send you the flint you never got?
No.
This is amazing, Justin.
This is gonna be a.
That
Did Vula
shot. Be
ever
careful.
win the Flint? I can't
Yeah,
remember.
Kevin wanted
The first was it the first one?
Well, we lost the first one, but he redeemed it.
Okay.
Because Laggy won the first one, and then geez, they really packed this thing, huh?
Yeah, they really did. They didn't want us to.
I mean, it wasn't really there that
Yeah,
long.
just take the top off. We'll leave it. We'll be the bottom.
Let's do
all
that.
done for you. That is absolutely amazing. You know what? I think they're gonna get the gist of it. This could take us. This could cut us
This
to the
might
next
this might
episode.
last longer than my time on the show. Getting this fucking thing out. All right, well, the torch. Here you go. I wonder. You think it's still lit, Scott?
No, the tribe has spoken.
You sure?
How's it smell?
Anyone in there?
Is it still flames?
Smells like
Did you
Broken
win?
Dreams
Did you win?
and Lost Votes.
Oh wow, that's kind of cool.
It is cool, isn't it?
Justin, that's amazing.
What's in there?
Yeah.
I'll leave it on. Should we put it down, Luigi? Do you think someone's gonna steal it?
I would put it behind the counter.
Oh, you know what I want to show you though? If I can find it, it's in here somewhere.
Oh,
right
your
here.
beads.
Yeah, my initials are carved in it. Isn't that cool?
Did you do that?
And
So
the beads
no,
are
no,
on
they
it.
yeah, I actually I stole one of these and I made a fake idol. I made two of them. Yeah, my mother's got one, my aunt's got one. So they were.
Oh, that's
like,
cool.
Yeah, so I planted I made more than two, but I planted a bunch of them like around camp. Cause
Wow.
that's what anyhow.
Where did you get the beads?
You get them on like tree mail, the
Oh.
water well, the tribe flag. So I would just like every time I walk by, like I'd be like this, and I just like pull some beads off. Like someone else, I don't know what it was. I just fucking grabbed it. I was like, I'm just gonna use this. But the idol looked like this. It was like a string of beads.
That's cool
Okay.
looking.
So I was like, let me just like make my own idol.
See, people would never see that on the show.
They might never see it.
That's
And
right.
They may never see it unless I return someday. Maybe this flame is still lit.
So that's Justin. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's
But yeah,
that's
they have your
amazing.
name your initials in the torch. So
Yeah.
so another thing, when you are doing like your pre-island stuff,
Yep.
like you don't go by like Justin or you don't go by like your last name.
Okay.
Like you just go by your initials.
Right.
So it's the same for everybody. So you don't give away your name. The first time you hear somebody's name is when you arrive at the Marine Challenge, and just like you in the back with the pizza shirt, what's your name? I'm like, oh, I'm Justin.
Oh,
Jeff.
okay.
Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Like stuff like that. That's the first time you hear it. But they'll have all our torches at camp against the tribe flag with all our initials carved in it, so you know which one's yours.
Oh.
That's really
So,
cool.
yeah, it's cool,
That's
isn't it?
amazing that they sent this to you. So yeah, I definitely would put that on display in Luigi's. That's phenomenal.
Yeah, if anyone tries to bother Giuliano, send it in. We'll go like this, like a jacket. Yeah, there's plenty of flame in this one.
That's amazing. Well, thank you for sharing that with us. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing with everybody who's watching. If you're just listening, Justin just revealed his torch that he used on the island, and that's phenomenal. Thank you.
It looks a lot bigger than it was.
It's really tall. It really is tall. Like it does.
Wow.
Tall for me.
Yeah.
And I'm 6'3".
You know what's funny?
Yeah,
So-
you're tall.
You know what's funny? It didn't look that tall when you. Did you hold it down?
You hold it like this usually. So you kind of like angle it
Yeah,
when you're
okay.
walking with it.
'Cause
But
when
you
you-
carry it, I mean, we went to tribal council every single day.
Yeah.
I got used to carrying this thing around. But yeah, I would hold it like this, and then at camp you just put it back against the you would angle it like against the tree or against
Okay.
the tribe flag. So then
Okay.
it wouldn't look that high. When you grab it and you hold it like this,
That's really amazing. Like how that's huge.
then when you get voted out, there's a hole in the ground.
Oh, that's
That's why it
and
looked
sinks
lower.
in.
Okay.
Put it in. And then
Okay.
it'll go down to like, I think it's like shoulder level.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably like at least like a I would say like a foot and a half, like just eyeball on this.
Right, so
And it
that's
drops
when,
down.
and that's when he puts the torch in your
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
that
Yeah,
makes
that was
so
a
much
fun
sense.
memory.
All right, well, on that note, thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for watching. We're going to do this again next week. That's Justin's. That's is.
There's life in there. Sometimes there's like life in there.
You never know. You might. All right, Justin, looking dapper. Hopefully he'll wear this again next week. We might see him in his dapper suit here. As always, Juicebox Boy Nick, thank you. Julie, thank you. David, what are you doing right now, David?
Making the boat move along.
There we go.
That's all we can do.
Next week?
Same time next week.
Same time
I'm gonna
next
get you a
week.
suit next week.
I hope so. Thank you very much. You won't see me in a suit.